Hi guys, it's David over at Parkview Studios here again. Once again we're going to be looking at the elliptical marquee tool in Photoshop, but this time rather than cutting someone out and putting them in a porthole with a ring flash, we're going to be putting a fake backlight on like we have here with Beth. Now we started our image in Lightroom, and what we started off with was a simple exposure outside on a sunny day against our metal shutters. We're at 1/25th of a second, f20, ISO 100 at 37mm, with the ring flash mounted around the lens in a traditional manner. We've then adjusted in Lightroom for our white balance, our exposure, highlights, shadows, whites, blacks, clarity and vibrance. Again, this is all to taste and personal preference. What we're then going to do is we're then going to take it in Photoshop. Now I've already done some of the hard work for you. What we're going to do is we're going to start off by creating a new layer. Now our new layer is going to be a copy of Beth. All I've done to create this is take our quick selection tool, select around Beth and refine the edge to 1 pixel. Then we're going to take our elliptical marquee tool. Yesterday we had it set to fixed ratio, but today we're using it as normal, so that way it really does create that elliptical shape. We're going to drag it round behind Beth and then reposition. Once it's repositioned, make sure that you select your background. Select your background, refine the edge. Now this time, rather than using a 1 or 2 or even 3 pixel, we're going to be using a 100 pixel feather on this. Once we've got our 100 pixel feather, we're then going to go into our image adjustments and we're going to be looking at our curves. Once we've got this, to create the backlight effect, we're going to start lifting that very, very slightly. So as you can see, we've just pulled it off the center mark, but now we're going to pull those deep tones back a little bit to add contrast, which is then going to add even more punch when we finally get our high pass filters involved as well. Okay, so that's our backlight sorted, but we still need to get some depth behind her as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go Command, Shift and I, or Control, Shift and I if you're using PC, to invert our selection. Then once again, we're going back up to the top into Image, hit Adjustments, hit our curves again, but this time we're going to be starting to put a real S shape into this. So we're really bringing those dark tones down and leaving those mid-tones where they are. Okay, so we've got our true S curve. Now we're completely finished. We can go Command and D or Control and D to deselect. As you can see, we've started to get that quite fierce looking backlight around her. All we've then got to do is turn off the visibility of that layer, and you can see why we've done it. You can see that we've actually blown out a lot of her skin and we've lost an awful lot of detail. While she still looks very, very glamorous, we have a very strange tone across her elbow and across her legs. Going back in, we can see that we've kept all of those skin tones as true as possible. Thanks for watching, guys. Any feedback's fantastic. Don't forget to subscribe and come and check us out at Parkview Studios on Facebook.